Welcome everyone back to the Soul Star Team channel. Welcome if you're new. I appreciate you watching today. Thank you to all of you for watching this reading today, and I hope you enjoy it and you find it useful in some way. I'd like to remind you to give us a like and please subscribe. Liking and subscribing allows us to make more videos and get these readings out to more people. And thank you for liking and subscribing. I want to thank all of you for your patience and sticking with me. I haven't been uploading as regularly as I would like to, but life somehow gets in the way of things. Thank you all for being there, and I hope you enjoy this reading. Today's reading is a message from your spirit guides. We're going to be looking at what your guides have been trying to tell you, what they need you to know right now. We will be using some tarot cards and oracle cards to help us get a message from your guides. Today we're going to do a space theme, and we have 3 aliens. Alien 1, Alien 2, and Alien 3. Take a look at each of these aliens and see which one resonates with you. Which one stands out to you more than the others. You can pick either by the alien or even the group number, whichever resonates with you. Then simply jump to the timestamp which is listed below each of the aliens, and there are also links to the timestamps in the comments and description below. You can pause this video if you need more time. If you're ready, let's get going with group 1. Hello, group 1. Today we're talking about messages from your spirit guides. And we're going to start with some tarot cards. The first card we get is the 3 of Cups. Okay, the 3 of Cups, when you look at this picture, there are 3 women. And they're celebrating, they're happy. Also, if you look, they're wearing wreaths on their head, which generally symbolizes success and victory, accomplishment. And it also means that their happiness and their celebration is deserved. So what your guides want you to know is that happiness is coming toward you, that there are reasons to celebrate. There are reasons to be happy. You deserve happiness, and it's coming for you. All right, so don't be afraid to celebrate your successes in your life. Don't be afraid to celebrate good feelings. Don't be afraid to celebrate others' happiness. Okay, now this card can also mean a reunion or somebody coming back into your life. Maybe it's an ex, maybe it's an old friend, maybe it's a family member who's been estranged. So look forward to reunions and celebrations. But more than anything, your guides want you to know that you're going to be successful, that you're going to be victorious. And so your happiness is going to be deserved. They want you to know that. The next card we get is the World. This is about achievement and fulfillment, harmony and wholeness, balance. So what your guides want you to know, make sure that you're grateful for what you have, and make sure that you stop and feel the love of those people who are around you. Be grateful for their love. You're not in this life alone. There's others around you that will help you and who love you and who want to be your friend and who want to help you. So be open to other people. Be open to the feeling of love. Be grateful for that feeling. Be grateful for what you have. Gratitude is an important part of happiness. Grateful people are happy people. Your guides want you to feel the love that you already have that's around you. They want you to feel grateful for what you have. In that gratitude, more things can come into your life because of your gratitude for what you have. and not worrying about what you don't have. They also want you to know that you're going to have a fulfilling love life. At some point, someone will come into your life, if they're not already in your life, that will make you feel loved and wanted and fulfilled. Next, we get the Page of Wands. Okay, now the Page of Wands is about adventure and excitement. It's about a young person heading off into the world, and they're a little apprehensive and they're a little scared, but they're also full of fresh ideas and they're very energetic, and that's the feeling of this card. But your guides want you to know that don't fear the unknown. You have a curiosity about the world. You want to do great things. You want to have a great future, but you're unsure about that future because you're heading out into the unknown and you fear the things that are unknown. So your guides want you to be more confident in who you are, because your future is bright. Even though you can't see it, the future is bright for you. Now look, your guides want to give you a big picture of your life. That's what they're telling me right now. They want to show you what life could be, but you aren't really listening. Right there. So they're telling me to ask you to meditate more. And in that meditation, be sure to ask them to intercede in your life for your greater good. Ask your guides to help you when you need it. Ask your guides to help you find things that will be fulfilling for you and will be good for you. I'm being told that you often get feelings that something's really good, but then you don't really do anything about it. Your guides want you to act on those feelings when you feel like something's good, because there's opportunities in those things. That's why you feel that way. So don't hesitate. Act on those feelings. But make sure that you ask your guides for the big picture, because they want to give that to you. Make sure that you ask for their help. Make sure you tell them it's okay to intercede into your life as long as it's for your greater good. And have faith that they're going to help you, because they will. They are. They want to help you more, so you have to give them permission to help you. Okay, let's go to the unicorn deck. And the first card we get is leadership. Card says, step into your leadership. Share your message. Inspire and empower others. Yeah, this is the message that goes along with some of these other cards here. You can accomplish great things, and I think you're going to accomplish great things. But you need to step into your own leadership, which just means to believe in yourself. Leaders do things that followers don't. They show the way. They don't tell other people what to do. They show other people what to do. So you need to step into your leadership and show people what to do. Lead by example. And don't be afraid to stop and share your message. Share your message of hope and love. Share your message of inclusion, kindness. Yeah, I get a very loving spirit about you. Your guides say that you can be very inspirational to others. You have a message, and don't be afraid to share that, because you will inspire and empower others. It's part of your mission in this life, is to lead by example and show others the way. And don't be afraid to share what you've learned with other people. Next we get flow. And the card says, find an easier path forward. Surrender the outcome. Release expectation. Okay, what I'm getting with this card is that you make things harder than they need to be. What you're manifesting are things that aren't really what you want, but you just don't understand that. You're not aware all the time of what you're manifesting. All right, so you need to set more intentions. And then you need to surrender to the outcome. Okay, as an example, For the last 2 years, I've been single and I've been trying to manifest the perfect soulmate for me. And I thought for sure I'm going to meet somebody online. I'm going to meet somebody through a dating app, something like that. And so I put too much intention into finding that person on one of these dating apps or websites, and nothing was happening. Yeah, I met some people, but nothing really turned out. They weren't what I wanted. I wasn't what they wanted. Things just didn't work out. But I was so insistent on it being through that I was ignoring the bigger picture. I was putting limitations on the universe. Don't put limitations on the universe. Don't ask for the how. Just see the outcome that you want. Surrender to the outcome. Release your expectation of how things are supposed to be done. You just allow them to be done. The how is irrelevant. The outcome is what is important. Next, we're going to the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, and the first card we get is Imagine. Yeah, see, this is right along with that last card. This is what I've been feeling for you. So what your spirit guides want you to know: turn your imagination into manifestation. You can manifest if you visualize properly. Okay, so a quick lesson on what I've learned about manifestation, because as soon as I gave up all my expectations of how things were going to happen in finding somebody, I found somebody. And I found somebody through YouTube quite by accident. But she's everything that I've always wanted. As soon as I was able to just let go of the how, I was able to manifest the person of my dreams. The key here is to visualize the outcome. When we can visualize the outcome, the universe can give that to us. So with you need to work on the visualization of the end goal. What is it that your end goal, what will it look like? And what I've discovered is you have to involve all of your feelings in that visualization. Visualize, for example, with me, visualizing the person I wanted to be with. I had a set of qualities that I wanted in this person. I wrote those qualities down and I have them pinned up on a board right by my desk. So I see those things every day. I keep those things in my mind. Okay. But once a day, I sit down and I relax and I try to get into a meditative state. And I picture what it will be like to be with that person. What it would feel like, what it would smell like, what it would look like, what their physical touch will feel like, what do they smell like, what are the smells of the future, what are the tastes of the future of that person, and involve all of the feelings that you can into that visualization, and it becomes real in your mind when you can involve all of your senses. And once you do that, you can manifest whatever you want. If you can dream it, you can achieve it. Just make sure that you involve all of your senses. Your guides want you to know that your imagination is the key to your manifestation. Make sure that you visualize everything. Try to be as specific as you can be, not as to the how things are going to be accomplished, but what the end goal is, what the end goal looks like, what it feels like, the sounds, the physical touching, the smells, the tastes. Visualize it all. Like, visualize that you get a promotion at work. Now, what's that going to feel like? You'll feel pride, you'll feel happy. What are the sights? Well, maybe there's a party for you, a congratulatory party. Imagining that. What are the smells of that party? Is there a cake? What does it taste like? Is there champagne? Just imagine all of it and what it will be like, feel like, look like, everything about it. What are the sounds? Visualize all your feelings. That's the key to your manifestation. Next, we get soulmates. Okay, the key here is soulmates, plural. You have family and you have friends who love you and care about you. Surround yourself with the people that have a loving energy about them. Let those people help you. Be grateful for those people in your life. Thank them for being in your life. You need that positive reinforcement from those loving people, those friends and family that love you. You need that. That's important. We all need that, okay? You have a very peaceful, loving way about you. Honor that. Magnify that within yourself. You become the soulmate that you want to attract into your life. You become that loving and peaceful person, and you'll attract more loving and peaceful people. Love those around you. Show love to friends and family who loved and supported you. Nurture those relationships. They're important. That's what your guides want you to know. The relationships and the love and the support that we get is more important than any physical thing in this reality. That's what's going to make you happy. It's those relationships, those loving relationships. That's where happiness is. Be grateful that you have that in your life. And if you feel like you don't have anybody who loves you, figure out how to be a loving, peaceful person, and you'll attract those people to you. Next, we're going to go to the Romance Angels deck, and the first card we get is Playfulness. The card says, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Yeah, see, don't forget to be happy. Don't forget to have fun in life. This life was not meant to be all drudgery. It's not meant to be sad. It's not meant to be all work and no play. Make sure you take some time to have fun. Fun is important. It's important to your psyche. It's important to your happiness. So don't forget the playfulness. That's what your guides want you to know. Allow yourself to have fun, to be a kid again, to look at things with wonder and awe. Then the next card we get is Deception. The card says, someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. Now what my guys are telling me is that you may be wearing a false mask. You may not be opening up to people. You may be hiding who you are. And if it's not you, it's somebody else in your life that isn't really showing you who they are. Allow yourself to open up. I mean, this is what I'm getting. Is some of you out there are just closed off. You're closed off to love. You're closed off to the people around you who love you. And so the message here through all of this is to allow yourself to love and be loved. Take off that false mask. Let people know who you are, because you're a good person. You're a fantastic person. You have worth. You have much worth, much more worth than you're aware of. You're stronger than you know. You're better than you think you are. So allow people to see that, to see who you really are, because you're a good person. You're worthwhile. So stop wearing that mask. Okay, finally, we're going to look at what is your soul animal, what is your spirit animal. And the card we get is Swan, which also is beauty. It's beauty, it's light, it's grace. See, there's a softness about you. There's a love about you. You're full of sun and light and inner beauty. Let people in to see that. Make that a part of who you are outwardly, as this soft, loving, graceful person who's grateful for life, who's grateful for those people around them. Let your inner light shine. Be a beacon of hope and happiness. Show the world that you have hope and that you're happy. And people who have hope and are happy will come to you. It's amazing how that works. It's the vibration that you put out into the world attracts others like you, attracts things like you. That's part of the law of attraction. It's the way that you vibrate will bring in other things of that vibration. So if you're unhappy with where you are in life, raise your vibration and better things will happen. I hope this has been of help to you. I think this is a beautiful reading overall. I really think that you have lots to look forward to. I think you're a wonderful, beautiful person. Just let that light shine. Show others who you really are. I wish you nothing but light and happiness. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. If you have, please give us a like. Please give us a thumbs up. It really helps out the channel. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Till next time, may your life always be full of love. Hello, Group 2. We're looking at messages from your spirit guides. Okay, let's start with some tarot cards. And the first card we get is the Three of Wands. Okay, so this card is about travel and freedom, adventure. But it can also represent intuition. And that's what I'm getting for you. You are a self-confident person, or you will be if you don't feel that way right now, okay? You just know things, right? You just seem to know when things are going to happen. You know what to do before something bad happens. You just have a good intuition, a very strong intuition. Your intuition is strong, and some might even say you're psychic. You may not have found that within you yet, but it's there. And you can strengthen that to a point where you could be considered psychic. So nurture your intuition. It's a big part of who you are. If you want to work on your intuition, this is something I did in order to strengthen my intuition. Before you go someplace, just stop for a minute and think about a parking space. Think about what it looks like, where it is. Then go to that place and look for that parking space. And I'm telling you, 9 times out of 10, it'll be open. Right, so if you want a nice close parking spot, just think about that. Just think about that close parking spot until you can really feel it and see it. And then it'll be there. My guides are telling me that you will be successful at most things because of your intuition. My guides also want to tell you to remember that failures aren't really failures. They're just something there to teach us. Every failure is a lesson. Those failures are there not to bring us down, but to teach us and lift us up and make us better. So you need to persevere. And as you persevere, you will be successful at whatever you want, at whatever your heart tells you to do, because that's your intuition. Next, we get the Nine of Wands. And this goes right along with the last card. This card represents perseverance and grit and integrity, reliance, but ultimately it means success. Your guides are telling me that you need to trust your intuition and find things within your heart that you really want. Listen to your heart, not your head, your heart. That won't lead you astray. But once you know what you really want, rely on your intuition and your guides will lead you to success and to what you really want. I don't know if you're aware of it or not, but you're a very magical being. You can do magic things, and your intuition is part of that magic. I'm getting that you're probably aware of the energy that's around you, whether it's good or bad, strong or weak, or just neutral. When you walk into a place, you can feel the energy of that building or that forest or meadow. There is an energy there and you can feel it. So make sure that you go and find those good energies and surround yourself with that good energy. That will help you to develop your intuition. It'll make you feel better. It'll make you stronger. I'm getting that you may be tired and maybe you want to quit, but that's when you really need to rely on your intuition. If it's something that you really want and it's something that's good, your guides will help you, and they do that through your intuition. Listen to your gut, listen to your heart. Then we get the Four of Cups. Yeah, this is bringing these two cards together a little bit. Okay, so you may be feeling a little apathetic at the moment, like your life is stagnant, it's not moving, nothing seems to be going forward with you. What your guides are saying is that you may feel that way because you're following your head and not your heart. Follow your heart. Good things happen when you follow your heart. Following your heart is following your intuition. Following your gut is following your intuition. You know how a lot of people say, oh, I just felt it in my heart, or I feel it in my gut. Well, that means that they felt it in their intuition, through their intuition. Everybody has intuition, okay? Just some have it stronger than others, and you have it stronger than others. Let's go to some oracle cards. And the first card we get is magic. Of course, goes right along with what I've been feeling, what I'm being told by your guides and my guides. That is, you are magic. The card says, make a wish, believe in miracles, magic surrounds you. Yeah, see, this is again pointing you to listen to your heart. Look inward and find out what you truly want out of life, what you truly want in whatever endeavor you're going forward in, whether it's love, career, whatever it is. Find what's in your heart, what you truly want within your heart, and your intuition will guide you through that. And that's the wish that you need to make. But a wish is more than a wish. It's setting an intention. We say make a wish, but that denotes that you don't have to do anything to get it. That's not the way the law of attraction works. You have to do more than wish. You have to visualize what you want. You have to use all of your senses to visualize what you want so that your soul believes it, so that your mind believes it. And then you have to start to act as if you already have that. Act as if you're going to get it. Do the steps that you need to do to get it. But tell yourself you already have it. Right? So it's more than a wish. But believe in miracles, because you can manifest anything that you really want, anything that your heart desires. So believe in that, and miracles will happen. Magic surrounds you. It's all around you, and you feel the energies around you. And I'm getting this picture of nature, a meadow, a forest that you need to spend time in, or a park. Anything where you can feel nature, whether it's trees or grass or flowers, anything that's natural. Surround yourself with that, because there's magic in that. And you're a magical being, and it'll make you feel good. It'll make you feel better. It will seem to speak to you at times. And the next card we get is nature. Well, of course we got it. Nature goes right along with this. Yes, you're a natural being. You're a nature person. The card says ground yourself. Find a sanctuary in nature. Connect with the elements. Okay, ground yourself. And this is meditating. And find some time to just be out in nature, some quiet time where you can just close your eyes and try to just feel your heartbeat and feel your breath and just relax and just feel the nature around you. You'll feel that energy. That'll help to ground you. The other thing that I do is when I'm out in nature, I sometimes just take off my shoes so that my feet feel the ground. That helps to connect you to nature. It helps to connect you to this earth. And find sanctuary in nature. Yeah, find quiet times in nature to just listen, smell, experience all that nature has for you, and connect with the elementals. Now, elementals are kind of a strange thing. Some people believe that they're real. Some people think that they're not. Some people think they're just an energy. I think they're an energy personally, but the energy is real. The energy of earth, air, fire, and water. Those are the elementals. So whether they're physical beings on another plane or whether it's just the energy of the earth, air, and fire, water, doesn't really matter. But connect with those things. Being outdoors and maybe having a campfire, just hearing the crackle of the fire, looking at the flames, feeling the cool air behind you and the warm air in front of you, feeling the earth beneath your feet, and then dousing the fire with water helps you to really connect with all of those elements. Spend time in nature. If you can camp, that's great. But just do what you can do to connect with nature. So go to a park, find a patch of grass, whatever it is, something natural, and feel the energy of it. Then we get to be fair. Okay, again, you may not feel like you're progressing. And in fact, you may feel that you're regressing, that you're going backward. But life has swings like that. There are cycles of unhappiness, and then happiness, struggles, and then success. It's a pendulum that swings. And life is like that. It swings both ways. But there's something to be learned on each end of those swings. You can learn from your unhappiness and your struggle and your trials and the things that are bad that happen to you. You can learn from those things. Those things can make us stronger. I think it was Nietzsche that says that which does not kill us makes us stronger. That's very true, if you let it. But things can destroy you as well if you let them. So don't let them. See your disappointments in life as teaching moments, because that's what they are. And look at your successes and your happy times as teaching moments so that you remember how you got there and what it feels like to be in that place. So next time you swing, maybe the pendulum doesn't swing quite as far toward the bad and then comes back and moves further toward the good. That's in your control. Learn from the bad because it teaches you to succeed. That's what I'm being told. Learn from the bad because it teaches you to succeed. So don't stress when times are bad, when the pendulum swings toward the negative. Don't stress, don't despair, because it's going to swing back to the happy side, the good side. Be grateful when you're on those upsides. Bask in that energy. Get used to that energy. Feel that energy. And that energy will become more and more a part of you, and the pendulum won't swing toward the negative nearly as much. Then we get the tribe. Look, we're all part of tribes. Many tribes, right? We have family, we have co-workers, we have friends, we have clubs, associations. People are very social. They need a social organization. They need to feel a part of something. Everybody's born into some kind of a family. So relish your time with your family. Be grateful for all your tribes. Be grateful for your friends. Be grateful for those people you associate with. Let those tribes help you. Listen to those people who have more experience than you do. Learn from your tribe. Now my guides are giving me a word of warning here. Don't let your tribe stop you from doing what you really want to do. Don't listen to the naysayers. Listen to those people who believe in you. Let the people around you help you, but don't let them stop you. The next card we get is worth waiting for. The card says, divine timing is at work in your love life. Okay, now my guides are telling me not only in your love life, but in your life in general. There's divine timing. You're going to be given things when the timing is right. Manifestations don't happen overnight. They take some time. They take some work. But they're worth waiting for. If you desire love, you can get it. Just have to do the work. Do the work to love yourself. Do the work to make you the best that you can be, which will then in turn put out good vibrations into the universe and attract the same thing to you. We get back what we put into things. We get out of things what we put into it. Things that take little effort aren't worthwhile. Then we get, you deserve love. And the card says, you are lovable. Absolutely you are. You're magic. You can manifest anything that you desire. And you're very lovable. There's lots of people that love you. And there's a lot more that will love you. Now, this can be romantic love. It can be motherly or fatherly love. It can be many different things. It can be brotherly love, sisterly love, love for all mankind. But you yourself are lovable. You deserve love. And last here, we're going to take a look at your divine spirit animal. And we get cat or intuition. Yeah, of course. That's amazing how all these things kind of come together. This reading is about intuition. Your guides want you to know that you are very intuitive and you need to listen and learn to listen to your intuition. Cats are very intuitive. They sense things. They sense things that you and I can't see. They sense feelings. They sense spirit. They sense energy. And you can do all of that too through your intuition. So nurture your intuition. Work on that. Listen to your heart. Now, cats are also about balance. You know, you throw a cat in the air, it always lands on its feet. So just like a cat, you need to find balance. Balance your life with the good and the bad. Let all of that come into balance. I'm being told, don't let yourself get too low. And conversely, don't let yourself get too high. Try to stay more even-keeled and balanced. You have a lot of wisdom. Use that wisdom. You have more wisdom in your guides and in your intuition too. So listen to that. And remember, you are magical. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I enjoy doing this reading for you. It's a very special reading. You are very magical. You have psychic abilities, whether you know it or not. I wish you nothing but love and happiness in your life. Now, if you enjoyed this reading, I'd appreciate it if you give us a like, a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, I'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe. Subscribing and liking really help the channel out and help us to produce more videos. So if you like this, please like and subscribe. Till next time, may your life always be full of love. Hello, Group 3. We're looking at a message from your spirit guides today. Okay, let's take a look at some tarot cards. And the first card we get is the Three of Cups. Okay, in Group 2, we got the same card. It was the first card out for Group 2. And I'm getting a fairly similar message. They're slightly different, but there may be something in Group 2 for you as well. In Group 3 and in Group 2, it's very much about intuition. So you'll kind of see that as we go here. So the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is about celebration. And it's about sisterhood or brotherhood. It's about getting together with friends, family. So your guides want you to know that you have a lot to celebrate. You need to find things to celebrate. Find things to be happy about. Find things that make you happy. Your friends and your family are there to support you. So don't be afraid to lean on them, and don't be afraid to ask for their advice. Don't be afraid to really be a part of that group. You are part of a sisterhood or a brotherhood that should be celebrated. The people in your life should be celebrated. So be grateful for the things that you have. And your guides want you to know to stop stressing about the things that you don't have. Just be grateful for what you have right now. Be happy in the moment. Next, we get the Eight of Swords. Okay, you may feel trapped right now. See, in this picture, you see a woman who's tied up and surrounded by swords. And you may feel like that woman. You may feel like you're trapped. You can't get away. You may feel trapped by your circumstances or a relationship maybe, or your family, or work, or any number of things. But you're not feeling like you're free to choose whatever you want. Your guides want you to know that there is a way out of whatever this is that you're going through. You just haven't found it yet. It doesn't mean that there isn't a way out. That doesn't mean that there isn't a path for you. You need to be more resourceful. Just take a look at your surroundings. Take a look at the things that you feel trapped by. And get rid of the things that aren't serving you. If you're in a job that you hate, go find something else. If you're in a relationship, it's just not working, get out of it. You just have to look at the situation that you're in differently than you have been, because you're not trapped. Next, we get the High Priestess. I told you this reading was going to be about intuition, because that's what I got when I was meditating. While I was meditating, it just came to me as intuition, intuition, intuition. Kind of like Group 2, but yours is slightly different. You have a strong intuition, and your guides want you to start following it. Stop overthinking things. The answers are right there in front of you. You just haven't seen it yet. So listen to your heart. Listen to your gut. Listen to your intuition for the answers. Your guides are telling me that they've been trying to speak to you and give you the right answers. You just haven't been listening. You need to let them in. You need to do some meditation. And when you're in your meditation, give your guides permission to intercede in your life for your greater good. Tell them it's okay for you to interfere with things in my life as long as it's for my greater good. It's okay for you to talk to me. Right? You have to give them permission so that they can start to help you more. They have your best interests at heart. So don't overthink things. The answers are right there. Things may seem bad and a little scary right now, but you have the ability to make the right choices and to fix whatever situation you're in. You have the ability. You have the power. You have the intellect. You have the strength. So just listen to your gut and do what your gut says. Then we get the Ten of Cups. Your guides want you to know that you have a wonderful life ahead of you, a life full of love and happiness, family, emotional stability. Your future looks very bright. You will have joy in your life, which is the highest of all the vibrations. It's the highest vibration possible. Joy. You will have joy, and when you find that joy, you'll be able to manifest anything. You are the High Priestess. You are spiritually strong. Listen to that intuition. It won't lead you astray. Okay, let's go to some oracle cards. First card we get is Adventure. The card says, dare to do things differently. Manifest your travel dreams. Move to a new location. Okay, dare to do things differently. That's what your guides want you to know, is that you just need to do things a little bit differently. You have to get out of your rut, get out of whatever you feel trapped by. And you're going to do that by doing things differently than you've been doing. Because what you've been doing has led you to where you are right now. Be brave. Dare to do things a little different. Manifest your travel dreams. Yeah, if you want to travel, that's probably going to be a good thing for you, and you're going to manifest that. Again, I see a lot of good things. You guys are showing me a life full of good things. And if you want to travel, you're going to be able to travel, because you're going to be able to do whatever you want to as long as you're listening to your guides, to your intuition. And some of you may want to move to a new location. I think you're all going to move to a new location at some point in your life. You're not going to stay in the same spot. And maybe that's just a new home, a new apartment. Maybe it's a move across town or across the country or to another country. It's different for everybody. But don't be afraid to go on adventures and do things differently than you have been. Go to new places, see new things. Dare to be different. Next, we get Serendipity. Yeah, you're about to come into harmony with what you want and what you are manifesting. Okay, so that's kind of an interesting place to be. Everybody manifests the situation that they're currently in. You have manifested the situation that you are in. But your desires and your wants are starting to come into line with what you're manifesting, which means you're manifesting what you want. What you want is coming to you very quickly here. But again, your guides are saying, listen to your intuition. Listen. You're coming into alignment with your higher self. I see such a good life for you. Such joy and happiness is because you're coming into alignment with who you really are. You are going to be a force for good to the world. You can make a difference. So listen to that intuition. You're going to be blessed with lots of good things. You're going to be blessed with those things because you're going to give back. Give back to your community, to the world, to the universe. That's who you are. Next, we get the Thinker. A little bit different here. And what I'm getting from your guides is they want you to know that you're thinking too much and you're not listening to that intuition. Make decisions based on your intuition. Manifest what your intuition is telling you to manifest. But then use your head and make a plan on how to get that. Sitting and just visualizing and not doing anything about what you want is just wishing. And that's not going to get you anywhere. Wishes only come true when you work at it. Manifestation only works when you actually do something about it. If you sit and think, I want $1 million, and you visualize that, and you do all of this great visualization, and then you sit at home and do nothing, it's not going to come to you. You have to plan for things. You have to see the path, and you got to use your head to do that. But make sure you don't overthink things, because you tend to do that. Listen to your intuition, but use your head and how to get what you want. You have to balance those two things. You were born with a fantastic intellect, and you rely way too much on it, okay? So listen to your guides. Listen to that intuition. Use your head to get things done, but be led by your intuition. Use both those things together, your intellect and your intuition. Again, follow your intuition, but use your head to get things done. I hope that makes sense. Okay, let's look at your love life here a little bit with the Romance Angels deck, and the first card we get is Wedding. The card says, this situation involves marriage. If you're single, you're going to get married. Right? That's part of what you're manifesting. Because I see love and family for you. I see lots of good things. Yeah, I see a soulmate. I see a very powerful love. I think some of you who are in relationships, you've found the right person. And you know if you have. If you listen to your intuition, you'll know that. And if you're not in a relationship, don't worry. You're going to be married someday. Because this situation involves marriage. Then we get worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Yeah, see, just be patient. But follow your intuition. Yeah, you're going to get married. So you have to be patient. But you have to do something about finding the right person for you. Again, if you just sit at home and do nothing, nothing's going to happen. You got to put yourself out there. And it may take some time, but just know that divine timing is at work in your love life and in your life in general. That you're starting to come into alignment to where you're vibrating at the right vibration to bring the things that you want to you. Lastly, we're going to take a look at your divine animal. The animal that we get is armadillo, which is groundedness. Okay, your guides want you to stay grounded by getting in touch with them. Getting in touch with your guides through your intuition, through meditation. I'm being told you need to unblock your root chakra. That's how you're going to stay grounded. Unblock that root chakra. You can do that by getting out into nature and being more at peace with yourself, being more rooted into the here and now. Get out into nature as much as you can. And your guides also want you to know that you are an armadillo because you have armor to protect yourself. You have a spiritual armor that I don't think you're aware of. That armor is your intuition, so listen to it. You have a great life ahead of you. You have a fantastic life ahead of you, and you're going to contribute to the greater good. Listen to your guides through your intuition. Get in touch with your guides through meditation. Be grounded in the here and now by getting out into nature and being one with nature. Everything you want is coming toward you. So stop feeling trapped and start doing something about your situation. Again, your guides are saying, use your intuition. Stop overthinking things. The answers are very simple. They're right in front of you. I wish you nothing but happiness and joy. I know you're going to find it. Your guides are there for you. Listen to them. You can get your own messages from them. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. If you have, I'd really appreciate it if you give us a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, I'd really appreciate it if you subscribed. By liking and subscribing, it allows us to make more videos and get this message out to more people. Thank you for being there. Till next time, may your life always be full of love.